Peace all, Varikama I here, our Varikaba Mystics and our Pride Root and Aspire Higher. And we are here today to do our weekly PowRa messages for the week commencing the 16th of February until the 20th, the 22nd of Saturn Day. Okay, so this week, how was your last week even? If you check out the random forest day I did last week for some of the lessons I've learned over this period for the Capricorn energy, the Capricorn season that just passed. We are now in Aquarius season. The soul is definitely in the Aquarius energy as now, and we have the energy of Mercury retrograde playing with us right now. I was going to say plaguing us, and no. Mercury retrograde is a beautiful thing. It's really sad that so many people demonize this energy as something to be woe and doom and gloom. With every energy, there is pros and cons, but we overly emphasize on the not so good stuff about Mercury retrograde, and it's unfair because actually the positive aspects of it being in retrograde is really great for us to work with. To kind of just go within and do all the REs, I like to say. RE meaning reflect, relax, retune, realign, all of the REs, trying to think about words I can't think. So right now it's in Aquarius, and it's a great time to really check what are you being detached or too attached to. What is freedom for you? What does it look like? Are you basking in that? Are you reveling in that? Are you free? Do you feel free? Do you feel hemmed in? What else? We also have, wait, I'm pausing 1 minute. Being in Aquarius. Okay, so Mercury is in Aquarius and it's in the retrograde phase right now, and on its last day it will be in Capricorn, as we're just leaving our Capricorn season and we're actually moving into Aquarius season. It's a good time, and also it's the last day. It will be in Capricorn, and the last day of Mercury retrograde is also, at least on my side of town, I'm in England in the UK, and I know that maybe if you're in America it may start on the 17th. We have it here going on the 16th. So, and the last day, back to what I was saying, last day is on the 9th, and the last day is also the last day-ish, give or take a few days energy wise, for the Aquarius season to be over, and then on the 10th is Pisces season. Okay, hashtag 13 signs sidereal astrology, which encompasses the mystic sign, the healing sign, the feminine power sign, that is Ophiuchus. Okay, so this week again we're in a shadow, I want to say shadow phase. It was more so in the last week. Now we're in the prograde phase of Mercury retrograde, which will start here, like I said, on the 16th of February. You may feel it on the 17th. You probably have been feeling it a few days prior, probably from about the 13th, I would say. And we have until the 9th. Okay, so again, Mercury being retrograde in Aquarius. Also, Aquarius is that social sign, but again, whilst mentioning about being detached, which is also a great thing, but also your relationship, your social life. What does that look like? Is it conducive for you? Is it non-conducive for you? These are all the things that all the energy of Aquarius is that we should be looking into, how it affects us. Communicate that to ourselves and communicatively. Also, how we intellectualize these things of Aquarius energy. Time to go within again to reflect on these things. So I'm feeling real jumbled up right now. Do forgive me. I'm gonna get back into it. Roll with me, if you will. Okay, what else is going on the 16th? We also have lunar north of Antares, and it's we're in the last quarter moon, and this is a great time to kind of get ready for the new, because the new moon's coming in, and it's coming in on the 23rd, and that is in Aquarius, and so the new moon is on the 23rd, and Aquarius. We're also in the shadow phases of that energy. Okay, and the biggest kind of conjunction with the new moon is, I say conjunction, I mean aspect, is Mercury being conjunct in Aquarius also, and also we have Neptune in Aquarius. Again, our communication, what do we want to see in life, what do we imagine, what do we feel, what do we want truly. Being a new moon is all about bringing in the newness. So what do you want to bring in? But first take the time to reflect on what it is right now for you. What is the Aquarius energy for you right now? Where is it aspected in your chart? When you see your chart specifically, it can help you understand it better. When we look at it collectively, it's just about the energy and how it feels to you right now. But if you can attune it to your specific energy with the said energy, Aquarius in the sec, then you can better understand what. All right, so what else we got going on this week? Okay, and Mars recently moved out of Ophiuchus and is now in Sagittarius, so it's on the cusp pretty much. Okay, well, I say, excuse me, in the cusp, not so much. It's in Sagittarius right now because it actually moved out on the 10th, and by the 11th, 12th, it was already in Sagittarius. So forgive me, I was just looking at my dates there wrongly. Right, so this week starts on the 16th, which is 7 energy, and it is overall numerologically a 10 vibration. And the moon lunar is in Scorpio, and then lunar day, which is moon day or Monday, is that 17th energy, well, the 8th energy, which is the 17th day, is numerologically on a 3 vibration, and the mood is in Ophiuchus. And then we have, okay, I'm just gonna have to pause. I forgot to do one thing. I'll be back. All right, thank you very much. Okay, so we were on the 17th again, 8 energy, numerologically overall 3 vibration, and the mood is in Ophiuchus. Okay, and then we have Mars day, 18th day, 9, which is the 18th energy, and then overall numerologically is a 5 energy, and Sagittarius, it's in a Sagittarius mood. And on the set, what we have to mention, 18th, the 19th, and the 20th, we have an almost the mood going through Sagittarius, and we have like a cluster of bodies in the Sagittarius energy right now: Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto, as well as the South Node. And so on the 18th, the mood is going to be north of Mars. On 19th, it's going to be south of Jupiter, and then on the 20th, it's going to be south of Saturn. And this is all in the Sagittarius mood. And Mars day is a 5 overall numerological energy, and the 19th, which is a 10, is an overall 7 vibration. And on the Jupiter day, which is the 20th, which is a 2 vibe, is overall on a 9 vibration. Okay. And Venus day, I'm just going to run and come back. Venus day, 21st day, 3 vibration, overall 11 vibration on a Capricorn mood. And as well as Saturn day, a Capricorn mood, and it's on the 22nd, overall a 4 vibration. And I've noted, like, I don't know if it's just February, but the last 3 days, the last 3 weeks even, every 4 energy is on a 4 vibration, which is very interesting. And actually, universe is a miracle, and it's really all very much ordained and on purpose, and never without mistakes or coincidences, because we're also in a 4 vibrating year. 2012 is at 5 vibration, but 2020, which is the more popularized energy for the year, is a 4 vibration also. And we started the year on a 4th day of the week, which is Mercury, which is also a 4 vibration, a very much a mental sign, a mental number, about how we communicate, how we use our intellect, how we intellectualize things, what is intelligent about us, and how do we move with that, And so number 4 is also about foundation and structure. So how we communicate is a base foundation, because if you don't know how to communicate in this world, what do? You can really bump heads a bit, I know. And so really checking our roots is really important. right? So let me go back to the days and its importance. um so we've kind of covered all the numbers, right? If you let me know what you want to know, what I can elaborate or make clearer for you if you want me to. Otherwise, I'm just gonna run with my go-to. Okay, so again, we have Mercury retrograde in Aquarius until the 9th of March, and we have Luna north of Antares in Scorpio mood on Sol Day, which is the 16th day. And then on the Mars day, the 18th day, which is overall 5 energy, we have the Luna north of Mars. Okay, why I make point of where Luna is and what is conjuncting is because wherever it's a conjunction is always, because remember, the Luna is our emotions, how we think, how we react, you know, talking about our intellect and how we think and how we communicate. That also, our emotions stem from how we then communicate, what we're thinking then, will reveal how we communicate and how we react to situations, So putting that together is very important. And also we have, again, Sol freshly into the Aquarius energy, and we have so much energy in Aquarius right now. Neptune's our ideals, fantasies, what we want to create in the world. And then we have Mercury going retrograde in there, so we're having time to look back at what we actually want of our world. What are we detaching from, what are we getting closer to, what are we thinking about it all, and how we move with it all. And then we have this new moon coming in Aquarius as well. What do we want to start anew once we've taken time to realize what it was? And my overall message for my guides for this week is material wealth. Okay, what does material wealth mean to you? And it's funny because that's what they just picked up for me. And last week's message on random forces, which I mentioned earlier, was about the Capricorn energy and how we do go about trying to ascertain our material wealth and what we want from it. And I mentioned that it's really very important, yes, to not just go with the flow of the mundane world. Check your spirit first. Don't sell yourself out. Don't sell your soul for material gain. We are here on earth to gain material. We are material, so we should have material things, but don't sell yourself short for the material things. And material things is not just things. It's not just money either. It's even like what I deal with a lot is, you looking at somebody else's career, or you looking at somebody else's lifestyle, somebody else's body, somebody else's face, somebody else's man, somebody else's woman, and thinking that that's what I want, when you should really take your time for you, because you have everything you need within you if you take time and look at it, instead of looking outside every time, right? And judging and prejudging and all kinds of things. Everybody has their own purpose. You can't fulfill your own whilst trying to, you can't fulfill, hold on, let me get it. You can't fulfill your own. You won't even know what your own is if you keep looking at somebody else's and wanting theirs, Yeah. So again, I think this week is a great time to do the reflect, especially the first week of Mercury retrograde. Thereafter is more of like, things coming up to teach you about these things. But the first week, you definitely get time to just reflect, woosah, take your time and check it all, look over it. Okay, what is that from? South Park. Oh my god. I haven't seen that in time. Right, so let's have a look at the cards. Let's have a look at the card messages this week. I'm using the Power Tower cards. Is that what they're called? Power Tower cards? Let me see. Oh, the Archangel Power Tower cards. I was going to say by the one that shall not be named, but shit. Dorian Virtue in it. She's if you don't know, she's renounced her whole you know, divination card and everything, and she was very renowned for this. What she you know, she created many cards, and like almost every tarot reader has at least 3 to 5 cards of hers, I'm sure. So anywho's, don't worry too much about Doreen Virtue. We give thanks for the energy that she had when she did the cards, and hope that she gets to where she needs to be. Whoopa. Excuse me, that's my camel, don't watch that. My stand is not able, so here's what I'm dealing with right now. Oh snap, crackle, pop. I'm sorry. I hope this is better. Okay. So let me shuffle off the table for a minute. Good. Flying away. Okay. Okay. So for Soul Day we have, and I usually start with my own cards, isn't it? Anyways, here we go. 7 of Gabriel. Moon Day we have Ace of Ariel. That's wands, that's pentacles. And then Page of Gabriel. 9 of Gabriel. Okay, a lot of wands. Passion, action this week, yeah? I'm always reflecting. Let's see. Sol, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter. Oh, beautiful. The wheel. That's the wheel of fortune there. And a purple vibration too. And then Venus Day, we've got Change Your Life. That's the Tower. Yeah. And then Saturn Day, we have 8 of Raphael. Okay, that's the 8 of... Which one's... Oh, that's the Pentacles. That's the Wands. This is the Water. Okay, 8 of Raphael is 8 of Cups. Right. Okay. Sol, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn. Underneath the deck we have the 5 of Ariel, the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Let me scoot this up a bit so we can have plenty space. Okay, so underneath the deck we have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so let me get my cards. So it is good for shuffle. Okay, so Soul Day we have Spirit First, Matter After, Balance Both, no doubt. Moon Day we have Attack or Transmute, whatever you choose, act and be wise as you move. Mars Day we have Check Your Spirit, Don't Lose Your Soul. Mercury Day we have Your Ships Are Coming In, pat yourself on the back and rejoice now. Okay. Jupiter Day we have Let Your Higher Self Guide. Yay. And then Stop Being Mediocre, You Are Grand on Venus Day. And You Are an Abundant Being on Saturn Day. Okay, underneath the deck. Oh, wow. Faith without works is void. I don't know if this is like a whole, this quarter. This quarter of the year, but that's what it is. Faith without works is void. We've had this, I'm sure this is the 4th, 5th maybe week running now. That just a reminder, as always, like if you have the faith in what you want to do, what the outcome you want, and that you are divinely guided, you know, do the work, listen to your guides and move like you know. Alright, make the moves though, that's important. Okay, I'm gonna keep the calendar nearby so I can refer to that. So Soul Day, on the day of the 16th, it's a 7 vibration, overall 10 vibe. Seven of Gabriel, and Spirit first, matter after. Okay. Let me see what it says. It says, stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, claim your personal power. I said I wasn't going to read that. But Seven of Gabriel. Seven of Gabriel. To move it down somewhere. Thank you. Seven of Wands. We had Seven of Wands recently as well. You know, that reflection is necessary. The seven energy is all about reflection. It's about spirit, your spirituality, your spirit self. And the one's energy is a spirit card as well. Let me just make sure that I've got the right suits. I believe I do, but it's necessary to steal. Okay, cool. Yes, the wands is Gabriel, the cups is Raphael, and the ace, the Ariel is Pentacles. We're good. We haven't got any swords. That's interesting. So, with this Mercury retrograde, I'm surprised there are no mental energies. Like, there's a lot of actions and movements, actually, more so. But we're going to see how the guys flow. Again, material wealth is always the overall message that I got from my guides. I guess it's all about us really looking at what's going on and making moves. Have we already had a lot of time to reflect? Last week I did say it was much a reflective week as well. And you know, Mercury retrograde is a shadow phase. We have a pinpoint date, but that doesn't mean you're gonna feel it on that day specifically. Most of us feel it way beforehand, at the very least 10 days, and the collective definitely feels at least 3 days prior. So, you know, have you already had a lot of time to think about what's been going on? Because now we are asked to look at physically what's going on and make moves. But then again, the Wands energy, although it isn't actions, it's also checking your passions. So maybe just doing like almost like you're being an overseer for yourself. You know, doing the checks and balances after you've made the moves that you need to make. But also remembering to stay tuned to yourself and move with yourself instead of, you know, holding back too much or second guessing yourself much. Right? So we have spirit first, matter after, balance both. Again, that's, you know, pretty much the message I got for the Capricorn season, that we have to really understand that whatever we want in the material realm, it will come once we can ascertain what it is that we're thinking and feeling and moving with in a spiritual realm. Because a thought and a feeling is a spiritual thing anyways. And remember, not all thoughts and feelings are autonomous to you. Sometimes it's just the frequency, it's the energy around, it's the building you go into or the person next to you, you know. So be sure that you're anchored and you're grounded, which is the other post that we put up on Random Force there, Upright Root and Aspire Higher. Grounding techniques, you know, taking time to check and balance and to, you know, anchor your feet and to bathe, not just shower, you know. It's imperative for you to be attuned to yourself and realize what it is that you need to do, what moves you need to make. Always realizing self first and others thereafter. Again, likewise, spirit first and matter thereafter. And we are to balance both. We're not negating others. We're not here to, you know, this whole self-love movement is seen a bit crass because people deem it to be like selfish. You just want to check for yourself and all this. It's not that at all. It's the understanding the importance of really being there for yourself, and then you can know how best to be there for other self, not forsaking others, not forsaking yourself for others, in fact. Right? And you know, Antares is funny. Antares is not funny, but right on time. Antares is actually, it means anti-Aries. And Aries, remember, it's all about the self. And it's in the north of the moon. And that to me represents you being like really checking and being self first. And not being misconstrued by the whole, you know, oh, you know, you're selfish kind of ism. It's important to be for yourself first. and again others thereafter. So when the mood is in the Antares energy, you know, don't be afraid to be for self. And it being in the energy of the new moon as well, get to know what it is that you really want and how you can bring it about for your highest self, preferably, you know. And Luna, we have Ace of Ariel and attack or transmute, whatever you choose. Act and be wise as you move. And that's the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, on a Mars day vibration, the attack and transmute energy is a quote for Mars. And we are on the 17th, which is the 8th vibration, overall on the 3. So, you know, you can gain your material wealth by checking your cycle. See what really makes you happy, not just following what other people say is the flow. You know, you can recreate these things and bring it to fruition. But it's much easier to get what is true to you rather than you just following what others say is cool. And things ain't gonna come in an instant, you know. We have to do some work. We have to do some work. We have to be diligent. We have to be continuous. And you know, the mood is actually in Ophiuchus, which is a great time to go within, deep dive, right? To really ascertain what it is that you need for you. What do you need to do to get that? Most time is to heal a certain fragmented side of you that makes you think that that's not important, or that doesn't may help you see that at the forefront what it is that you need, rather than what the group says, you know. Attack or transmute, whatever you choose. Do act and be wise as you move. That Mars energy. Mars is all about the go, 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 go. Remember, take your time and flow sometimes. When you flow, you be more in the go motion, in at least that one that's really rightful for you. Because if you just go, 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 you don't take enough time to take heed of what is past and what could come by checking your cycles already, then you end up tripping on yourself. Okay. And it's still going cool, and I'm actually gonna pause and come back so I can squeeze it in the other social program. All right.